right. Welcome back.
What up, dog?
What's up? Or I should say, hey.
Hey.
uh, Live from the Pines, episode 96, I think.
hmm
We're here with special guest, Sam Fidone.
Hey guys,
DOI. DOI? That sounds like legal
director
trouble.
of instruction.
Yeah. Yeah.
More like DOI.
yeah. yeah. But we're here. He just joined the Grass League.
Yeah, yeah. Cool little invitation to go play the championship.
Yeah, it looks, I mean, their header, if you just pull up their website, it says Elite Golf, live music, cold beer, food trucks.
If that doesn't sound like former golf pro and now wash up kind of par three competition, call on your boy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it looks like a blast. I did the A at the beginning. I mean, y'all have like Big X the Plug playing after the
Yeah,
tour championship.
yeah. And if you got a drinking problem, got Midland coming too.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're performing first night. Country night. I'm not into the techno, but country night's playing as well.
yeah. But I mean, it seems like it's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a good time. It seems like it's a lot of my former tour buddies, who who are all studs, but seem like we've all maybe moved on from chasing the tour, and now we're just chasing good times on the golf course and still just trying to compete for a living. So I'm pretty excited. Our team captain Austin Quick gave me a call. One of my buddies I used to play practice rounds with a long time ago. Dude's an absolute baller, but he says our team's so good this year that he's not even going to play. So that should be pretty interesting. I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, I mean, from the little bit I read up about it, you're playing with a partner, Will Crop,
hmm
who seems like just a stick. I mean,
Will's a stick, and he's a great guy.
yeah,
He's a great guy, good looking dude too. I mean, he's going to steal your girl, but he's been with the same girl forever. Morgan, I mean, she's an angel,
yeah,
and so I'm going in with a family man. He's got two kids now, and he's winning golf tournaments and being a good person.
that's what I was gonna say. I mean, it looks like if it was a looks competition, I mean, you bring down the team average, but it
Big
would be
time.
it would y'all would be the front runners. But you also the last time he played, he shot 20 under in the tournament
He did.
and
He did.
won it,
He
which was the
did.
first time for Phoenix United. So it's like you got big shoes to step in, being his
What's
partner.
what's nice is he works out all the time, so he can carry me for 2 straight days as well,
There you go.
if need be. Although I've been practicing. I've been working on the game a little. I've been in that simulator because the weather's been so bad.
It has been a little cold around here, but I mean,
But we're going to Arizona. It's going on out of that.
that's what I mean. It's at so it's grass clippings, rolling hills. Have you ever
Mhm.
been there or?
No, it seems like the story is the course was kind of going downhill at one point, and then they wanted to revitalize it, and this is kind of what they thought of. They installed, I think, a lot of lights out there. So if you do tune in at some point to watch, you'll see us playing under the lights. Like it's a nighttime experience. In fact, I actually land in Phoenix tomorrow at 7 p.m. and I play my practice round at 8 p.m. We have an eightsome going off at 8. So that's the
Wow.
first time even for us people who play a lot of golf around here. That doesn't happen a lot.
You usually get some eightsomes, but it's usually
It's a
after the
little,
first 18, maybe 27,
yeah,
and it's
absolutely. Then it's over.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're riding right into the Sprinter van and then then straight into the par three golf course. Let's go. I don't have to drop kick drivers. This is a win-win.
That's what I mean. It seems like eh, they call it elite golf, and it's par three golf. Just only par threes, 18
Yeah,
hole par threes over 2 days, and 20 under the last time Will played and won it on their summer event.
yeah,
That's that's golfing your ball pretty well around a par
yeah.
three
And,
course.
and just on par threes, and it sounds like so. They kind of gave me the breakdown of this golf course. So it sounds like we'll play 4 holes from 70 to 120 yards. We'll play 10 holes from that. I believe the 120 to 170 range, and then 4 holes from like the 170 to 220 range. So we'll have some different shots in there. So it's not just a pitch and putt; it's a real par three golf course. But it seems like it's going to be a good test, for let's say um, these golfers. But there's some good golfers in the field.
Yeah, I mean, you talked about Will, your partner, what he played at OU, had a stint as a professional at all,
He
or
did, he did. He played on Corn Ferry Tour for a long time. Another guy on our team, Vince India, played on Corn Ferry, played a bunch of tour events as well. Charlie Belgian plays for another team. Who cares about those other teams though? But he played on tour for 15 years. Colt Knost is a USAM winner. Also, who cares about him?
And
But
Public Links before it was.
and a pony, by the way.
Oh yeah,
He's a SMU, but he actually went almost all 4 years. Um, but yeah, so it's some good competition that we're gonna have to play against. So 20 under, I'm thinking, before even seeing the golf course, seems like a score that I would take right now.
yeah, yeah. I mean, from the looks of it, if you're right around that 20 mark, you're either winning it or T3 somewhere in there. I really haven't seen a whole lot in the 20s, but
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like so it's broken up. You're a member of Phoenix United,
Yes.
and it looks like there's 10 franchises, I think, and then like 14 players on each franchise. And from the looks of it, this is the Tour Championship, so it might be a little bit different. But you got 4 teams going out for y'all. You'd mentioned India, but DJ Lance,
Yep.
uh, Cody Mesa.
Yep.
I don't know if you know either of those guys. I don't know
I
anything, but
haven't met all my team yet. I was a last minute pickup.
that that
I
was
was,
another thing we were gonna get in because Prop won the last one. His partner Brian dropped out, and
yeah.
now you're filling
Now I'm filling in
one
for
half of the winning team.
yeah, that's it. And I know Biggs he's a Bigley was a good player. So obviously I'm gonna have to step in, hit some good golf shots for Crop. But hey, I've played with all these guys. I've beat them before. They've kicked me. They've beat the shit out of me before. But it ain't no big deal. It's golf, and I know that we're gonna do. Me and Cropper make a good team. He and I played a lot of good golf together. We have similar demeanors when it comes to competing and from the team aspect, I'm pretty excited to be able to play with somebody as good as him.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen ever.
Yeah, and in the
Literally
team golf
ever.
aspect, it's cool too because
Yeah.
you're playing for other people as well. Not only like they have an individual team winner, but you rack up points for. I think when I was doing a deep dive,
The
Phoenix
UN total.
United is like fifth in points right now, but it being the Tour Championship, there's like 5,000 points available. I think the leader's at like 1,000 right now in the ranking. So if
Yeah.
you and Crop put in a good showing,
Yeah.
Phoenix United might be right there at the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, and that would just be awesome to be able to just piggyback into the team late. Just get some gear and play some good golf and maybe, piggyback the Phoenix team to a championship. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah,
Even though I'm a Dallas boy, there's a Dallas team, but that's okay.
yeah.
We'll still have to beat up on home squad. No problem.
Yeah, get in there, get your gold jacket.
Yeah, exactly. Or green jacket. Who
The
cares?
Tour Championship. Yeah. Uh, but other than that, I mean, talking there's some big people associated with it. Like,
Yeah.
I know the owner of Phoenix United, I did a little, digging on their Instagram. Looks like was it Manor Phoenix? Phoenix Manor?
Yeah, yeah. Justin's our owner, and he owns. It seems like he owns a pretty cool clothing shop. Actually, our drip for the upcoming event, we're sponsored by Jordan. So we got some cool drip that I don't think anybody else on the golf course is going to be repping, which is cool. If anybody knows me and sees me play golf, I play in untied J's all the time. So I will be bringing that same look. I'll just be right at home in the Jordan look, and so I'm pretty excited about that. We got some flair, let's say,
I
in our outfits. It seems like so. I'm pretty pumped to see the reaction to that.
Yeah, I mean, if your owner has a clothing store, you have to be the best dressed out there.
Yeah, there might be some camo involved, which is nice.
It's nice.
I do like the camo. Like
Multi-purpose use.
yeah, exactly. I can disappear if I'm playing bad, and I can disappear if I'm playing good, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, you haven't played there. You're rolling up. I mean, what? I know you've got a text there going with the guys.
Yeah.
What's the plan getting there? You said practice round is like they have a big party on Thursday.
Yeah, it seems like a huge party on Thursday. And then it seems like, maybe this is a little fun time, a good networking time for everybody. So I think everybody kind of hangs out, gets to know each other, which I'm pretty excited about because when I was playing professionally, I would never go to these parties because I don't know, I just thought I had to focus and I like having too good of a time, so I'd avoid the fun. And so now we're going headfirst into the fun, so I'm pretty excited for that. And then after or like during the first round, actually, I think as groups are finishing, Midland's going to come on and perform, and then Country Night's going to follow them with the DJ set. And then I believe the championship round's the same thing. Like you're going to be finishing as artists are going to be coming on, and then we got Big X the Plug playing for the final round, which is just huge. It's almost like the Americanized version of Live,
That's what it seems like, just a cooler
but
version.
maybe people will watch it.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be great.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know?
I it's gonna be on Golf Channel, I think on Sunday. I
Mhm.
think it's slated for, like, 7
Saturday,
Saturday?
Saturday.
Saturday,
Yep,
that's right.
yep,
So
Saturday. And then, because I think first tee time or last tee time's 4:30 on Saturday, Arizona time. I think that's Mountain Time here. Yeah,
something.
I don't know, Arizona time. Just use ChatGPT and look it up.
Yep.
But yeah, so we'll be teeing off, but as the sun's going down, we're gonna be teeing off, and then those lights come on right when that sun goes, and then I believe once, like the videos that I've seen, it seems like they're playing the music super loud
Yeah.
the whole
You
time.
can hear it on the broadcast from the
Yeah,
highlights I've seen in the last I don't know if they had a big concert on the summer one, but the tour championship last year, you could hear the music playing.
yeah, it's pretty insane. I
Yeah.
mean, it's nothing for me playing with Wes Danner. Shout out to D. Because if you ever play golf with that guy, he plays the loudest music I've ever heard on a golf course.
Yeah.
Um, but I do play well with that music, so I've learned how to do it. So thank you for the training, Wes.
Yeah, we've been training well here to say the least.
That's
I think at one point they tried to get us to turn the music down, and we were like, nah."
Yeah, no, that's not an option. Especially with the new turtle boxes and everything.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean, we're booming around that golf course pretty good.
yeah.
So this would be nothing. This would be a nice transition, honestly. I won't have to walk. We do have to walk.
But it's a par 3 course. It does look
It's
a little
still
hilly.
walking.
It is walking. That's tough. I mean,
It is in the desert, So we'll
but it'll be
see.
at night.
It will
It's at
be a
night,
night. It will be a
and
night.
it's wintertime.
Yeah, yeah. Our caddies apparently get to ride in the cart, but we don't. Yeah, I know.
That's backwards.
I know, right? I
Yeah.
think I think half the caddies though are probably going to be hurting at
Yeah,
some point or
I would say
another.
so. Like you said, you stay away from the fun. It looks like you can't hide from it in this
Yeah, no,
tournament.
it's gonna be pretty impossible to hide from the fun here. In fact, that's why we gotta kinda lean into it and
Yeah,
go head on. Once again, we've been training pretty well here at Old Crown Colony.
yeah.
Man.
But I mean, it's elite golf at the end of the day. You're playing golf under the lights.
Absolutely.
Me and you texted back and forth. You said you might be a little bit nervous about it, but it's like I told you, I was like, you're still the same dude on the range when we were playing a little wedge game, and
Yeah.
you're like, don't miss because I don't make a mistake.
Yeah.
Hey, but I mean, you get under the bright lights like that. How do you think you're gonna feel first tee shot and or
You
God
know
willing coming down the 18th hole? You got Big X the plug yelling at you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think that might help, honestly. I think some of those things might help. The hardest part about golf and what I try to tell people, especially in lessons and everything, is it is against yourself, right? Like
Yeah,
I know you know this as a very good golfer yourself. Once you kind of get into, let's say, that other stratosphere of whether it be your best round or you're competing in a high level tournament, and I'm sure this is true for most athletes, but you do have to figure out like who you are, like because very few people like go and dominate in those situations, right? And most of the time you fail. So I'm just gonna really pull on like the things that I've done in the past to like get myself through the nervous situations. Breathing. My favorite thing in the world was singing.
yeah,
That helped me get through so many things on the golf course, so many different nerves. So I'll probably be singing, but once again, I got the tunes out there
yeah.
already, so I don't really have to think about it too much.
You just sing whatever's on the radio.
Yeah, exactly. That's almost where and on a little bit of a more somber note, that's almost where I think people kind of misunderstand the beauty about what Tiger Woods did is Tiger did it in front of thousands of fans. It went silent. So that means he had thousands of people. Imagine 1,000 people watching you silent.
No.
That's scary.
Yeah,
If they're all talking, if they're all making noise, kind of like the Happy Gilmore scenario, it's a little easier to perform, right? But but the fact that we're gonna have that helps my nerves so much. I haven't thought about that until actually this morning. Because I've been like every day I get nervous at some point or another because I'm a nervous individual and I don't like failing,
same.
especially when I practice
Yeah,
because I've been practicing. But it's gonna be some breathing techniques. But man, I hope they just have some good tunes that I can sing along to, and it's not only electronic and house.
yeah.
Although we are in Tempe, so well, hopefully school's out, maybe, but I don't think it is at that
Nah, I mean,
point.
Friday probably gonna be in school, but
Yeah, so it's probably gonna
but
be a
it
lot of
is.
house music,
Hey,
but I'll be booming to it.
under the lights. It's gonna be nighttime. You're gonna have anybody and everybody out.
That's one thing I keep trying to figure out. That's part of the reason why I'm flying in and doing my practice round tomorrow night is if anybody's ever played like let's say baseball at day and baseball at night, it's a little different.
Yeah.
Golf's the same way. Like, dude, golf at Top Golf at night is different than golf during the day at the same Top Golf. It's the lights kind of are different and everything's just a little different. So I'm kind of curious to know how I respond to that. Because I've never played golf under any real big lights like this.
Yeah.
We don't do this in Texas.
No.
Other than
There's a handful
Frisco.
of lit up courses maybe scattered throughout the state, and they're probably just par three courses. But it's got to be. I mean, especially. I mean, the purse is $100,000. That on the line, you're reading a putt under the lights for the first time.
It's got to be something crazy, right?
Yeah,
Like it can't be. It's hopefully it's well lit. But like last year, I'm pretty sure a guy made like a 40-footer to win. Yeah, he made a bomb last year to win. It was a huge, huge celebration, all that stuff. Which, if anybody's going to be watching, trust me, I'll be fist pumping and doing all the crazy stuff, throwing up the L's and the X's and all that.
yeah,
But yeah, I'm curious to know how the golf course plays under the lights and all that. Nighttime golf as well. It's different temps, different everything. So the ball might fly different.
yeah,
I've been on TrackMan adjusting, like looking at the temperature in Tempe, and then I'm putting TrackMan to those temps, trying
yeah,
to get adjusted. And it's actually the ball's going a little shorter at that time of day versus when we tee off.
yeah.
So that temp drop's going to play a factor. And so we'll have to think about that. I'm going to communicate with my caddy. I already have like distance charts and everything for the temps and all that.
I mean,
So
this is real competitive golf. At the end of the day, you're treating it like an actual tournament.
yeah, this is
Yeah,
war, dog. Like
yeah,
we're gonna have fun. Like trust me, I'm gonna go have fun. But if anybody's played with me and they've competed with me, they understand that I'm a hyper competitive individual when it comes to the golf course and it comes to tournament play. So I'm really going to go in there trying to help crop as much as I can in any way I can, and I'm just really excited for the opportunity to like I can't like I'm every day I wake up and I'm like, man, I get to go play, but it's not for my whole livelihood.
yeah,
It's for fun and it's with some good people who have experienced the same things that I experienced in pro golf. So it's gonna be bumping, man. It's
yeah.
gonna be a blast.
It looks like just a ton of fun watching it.
Yeah.
Going back to the song, I was curious. What's your go to? Like, what do you sing? Is it depending on the day?
It definitely depends on the day.
Okay.
My beautiful wife has got me into some cumbia music.
Oh,
So I've been learning my Spanish and I sing a few Spanish songs. Ojitos Rojos is like my favorite one right now. But other than that, it's weird, but like a lot of like acoustic songs. So anything Tyler Childers
okay.
hits real hard for me because it's a little more real.
Yeah.
Um, and then randomly I'll hit, like Katy Perry song. I don't
Okay.
know. It's
Yeah.
just for some reason one that gets me all the time is the Wrecking Ball. I
Yeah.
came in like a wreck. I don't know why that hits me, but I'll go with it, and I'll just
Yeah.
completely if that song pops into my brain out of nowhere, dude, and I make a birdie, I'm singing Miley Cyrus for the rest of the damn day. You can be guaranteed about that one.
Yeah. I had one time where I sang a song and it was I can still remember the round, one of the better times, and it was Paint Me a Birmingham.
Oh,
And it was
beautiful.
just second hole of the day, somebody's out on the back porch listening to it, and I just sang it for the next 17 holes,
This
and it was
obviously wasn't the final round of the club championship a
it
few years ago, was it?
it was not. It was
Okay,
not. This was actually, in high
which he
school.
did end up winning. You
Uh,
did end up winning.
I
I
did.
mean, you
I mean, when you're going back, like, I've played the mid-am, you're talking about silence, and it is just you, and you're sitting there silent, struggling. It's just you in your head. It's a tough thing to be.
it's something else.
Yeah, it is. It's there's not a whole
And
lot of other sports that are like it because it is just you.
exactly,
Yeah,
right? And at the end of the day, it's almost like having a heckler
yeah.
might help you perform better.
Oh, yeah.
But in all reality, you're your own heckler in golf. Like you are your biggest enemy every single time you step on a golf course. No doubt about it, because you're the only one that believes and doesn't believe in yourself.
Yeah.
It's a really weird dichotomy that you're always walking. But I will say, watching you play, what have you maybe done for your mental game to get a little better? Because
It's
all those that know the spoon, he used to kind of
yeah,
now,
yeah.
man, he performs when he has to.
I and it's just from putting myself in the situation again. I've gotten a little bit better of just being able to handle it.
Yeah,
The bad thing is I do better when there is, like, a heckler, but a lot of times I'm forcing that other person's hand because I talk a lot of trash.
Oh, yes, you do.
and so I make them an enemy in my head, so it's a lot easier to beat them.
Yeah,
And so yeah,
that's a smart way to go about it, though.
yeah,
Like, create the resistance, create the competitiveness.
yes, yes. So that's I enjoy a little trash talk, and
Yeah.
and if it's there, it usually allows me to be a little bit better. But
You're like
it
you're like
also
a
could rub some people the wrong way.
it it definitely does every now and then, but I'd say most of the time, who cares about those people?
Yeah.
But you're like a wave that creates yourself though. And you're like you can turn yourself into a tsunami. It's pretty unbelievable sometimes. Like in all honesty, I've played a lot of people in golf. I do feel like I can beat somebody,
Yeah,
like just because I know that it's 18 holes.
yeah,
And I feel like most people just focus on whoever they're playing, right? But you're one of those people who, if you're creating your own wave, I'm gonna struggle beating you because you just get bigger as the round goes on, and Trey just you just build up. And I
a
wish
little
I literally
peacocking.
watch you that do that, and I'm like, I wish I had any of that in me because in my head, I'm playing like even in my best rounds, I think I'm good, but there's a little thing in the back of my head that's going, yeah, there's so many other better golfers than you, though. It's hilarious that you even are entertaining this. This course is easy, and then I'm starting to come up with things. To
Reasons,
you,
yeah,
I wish it's like the opposite. Well, and there's other people who I know who are very good at sports, let's say, who do the same thing.
yeah.
Dude, when they turn into their own tsunami, dude, they just wreck whatever's in front of them, and it's genuinely impressive. It's something that it's a skill I've never had, and I admire it when I watch you play golf.
Well, thank you.
I do also admire watching you not play good golf,
Yeah,
and you're talking about just trash.
yeah.
It
Trying to get something going.
is funny though.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm curious to know. Like, you'd be a good partner in something like this, though. You'd be a great one in this.
I owner of Phoenix
You want me to
Manor,
hit up Justin?
just let me know.
I'll let him know that we have a club champion
Hey,
at home waiting.
mid-am qualifier, Texas AM qualifier, no big deal.
How long would your bio be? Because you were talking earlier about how short my bio is versus everybody else's.
You sent me your bio, and uh,
Well, this was a made bio by somebody else. This is what I should have done.
this is because I was looking at it trying to get a gist of, Will, what he's done. I saw he played golf at OU, then I go to yours, and it's like Will's was, college golf, a little bit about him, what he's doing now, and yours was just short, sweet, 3 sentences, like director
Just
of
like me,
instruction.
short and sweet though, like freaking
Yeah, director of instruction, played at SMU. I think I could make a splash, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, good,
I thought the
good.
splash thing would hit, but a lot of people came back on that. I got a lot of negative reviews.
Yeah,
So that's just up my alley.
but
Yeah.
the one you sent me was it needs to be made the permanent one now. It just says Sam Fairway Phantom Fidone, which is already down.
That's already great.
Yeah, you got it. The problem with Fairway Phantom though is you are playing a par three contest.
I am playing a par three contest. So
So
hopefully I'm not hitting any fairways.
yeah, that would be the goal.
It's
No
only
fairways.
gers.
Yeah, Sam Fidone pronounced but don't like the sound your driver makes when you top it.
Yep.
Yeah. Hope well there will be no driver tops, hopefully.
I hope so. There are some short knockers in the field though. They might have to hit that driver.
Yeah, you said the name Coltnos earlier. That's one of them.
That is one of them.
Yeah. Is a semi-pro assassin who somehow packs 18 professional wins into a 5'9" frame.
Yeah.
That was your
5'9"
short,
on a
sweet.
good day, dude.
That's in your boots. Maybe
Yeah.
not in the J's.
That's in a big pair of boots with the stilts and the heel in it, dog.
Extra pair of socks.
Extra pair of socks, the
Yeah,
wool ones.
yeah. Frames fueled almost entirely by sweet tea and bad decisions.
Yeah, the thing is I do like that. I don't like sweet tea very much. Some bad decisions I've made.
Yeah,
I have done
we all
that.
have.
Only on the golf course though. Never off the golf course.
True.
Only good decisions off the golf course.
Yeah. An SMU Mustang turned pro in 2013. Sam once torched the course for 23 under at the Real Okie Championship, which
Yeah.
is basically the golf equivalent of drinking the bar out of beer.
Yeah, I am. And fun fact, the only thing I am the king of is the Real Okie Championship.
Yep.
I've won that 3 out of the 4 years I've played, and that's not something I like talking about.
The the beer thing does reign true because I think there's a Snapchat memory that pops up every once in a while after a member guests that we played in, and they were just completely filled
with
Bud Heavies.
with Budweisers.
But yeah, just completely filled of them, and I think you drank all of them.
I have a question about Budweiser. Why does everybody have a problem with Budweiser? A lot of problems with Budweiser. I don't quite get it yet. It says King of Beer on the bottle, and I think that might be it that they're claiming it, but I just don't know.
Well, I mean, like Miller High Life is a champagne of beers, but I don't think I've ever seen somebody drink one of those. Just because you say it doesn't mean it's true.
That's true. That
Unless
is true.
unless it's me playing golf.
Especially in your tsunami phase.
Yeah.
Watch out for that.
But
68.
64 is the low.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, no, you are good at golf.
Sometimes.
You are good at golf.
Sometimes. But when he's not coaching swings at Crown Colony or reminding juniors that no, you can't aim at the cart girl, he's either skiing, listening to Led Zeppelin, or plotting how to swap lives with Mark Cuban so he can afford good golf balls.
You know, and that part is just dead on nuts right there. That is as true as it gets. You know, when I do wake up every morning, it is how am I the next Mark Cuban? And then I remember I'm a college dropout, which I think he is too.
No,
No,
he graduated from Indiana.
See, that's.
But he also
not
owned a
believable.
bar while he was at Indiana, so I think it paid for it. So
I own a dog and
a new truck.
a new truck,
Yeah, there
a
you
new truck, and my life because
Yeah.
I didn't die in the wreck.
Yeah.
Cheers.
What you're obviously teaching juniors. You practicing. How many times have you made yourself run around the tennis courts over here like you do your juniors?
Can I tell a very embarrassing story?
Yes.
And if Miller Todd or Hunter Hool are watching, I'm sure they will know this because they saw it
Yeah.
literally happen today. So I've actually been making my juniors do some workouts.
Yeah.
I do make them run since the weather's been not so great. We've been doing pull-ups.
Yeah.
Some squatting, some sprints, and so I decided to run sprints with them with Miller Todd earlier, and I ran 2 sprints, and I fell both times. So running is not my thing, I guess. Yeah. So luckily we don't have to run.
We need to dive a little bit deeper into this. Did we fall at the beginning or the end?
Well, so what's bad is
or did we like get out in front of our feet and fall in the middle?
I got a little out in front of my feet, but I had hey dudes on.
Well, that's your first problem, sprinting in hey dudes.
That is the first problem. And so I thought, you know, if I just go barefoot, I'm good because I do wear the barefoot shoes. Okay, and I'm very big on the barefoot shoe life.
Yeah.
All right, everybody does know this. Who
Mhm.
knows me? Because hey, we can't be wearing narrow-toed shoes because our feet ain't shaped like that, right? So
Yep.
barefoot is obviously the way to run. So I go barefoot. Well, I fell even faster barefoot. So not only was it not the hay dudes, it wasn't barefoot life either. So
Oh,
yeah, so it was pretty bad. I could do a few pull-ups. I made up there. I could beat my 14-year-old, 15 now. Miller's 15. I could beat my 15-year-old in pull-ups.
happy birthday, Miller.
I couldn't even make it through one lap in a sprint though against
Ooh.
him. So yeah, I even hit my head a little.
No one can tell. You're fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's just my normal demeanor.
Yeah.
I did hit my head when I won Honduras though. So
There you go.
hey, and it was on a Tuesday. So omens, maybe
Probably.
injuries, W's, maybe.
If it happens this time, it's a trend.
Although I went to a dog hospital in Honduras and then I got my head stapled in, and
Oh.
this one I didn't have to get my head stapled shut. So
Yeah.
story for another day.
Yeah. But I mean, you said you're practicing on the track, man.
Yep.
Do you think the greens will be any bit different? I mean, obviously at nighttime, I mean, when you're out playing and the sun's going down, you can kind of feel a little bit of difference, but you think it'll get a little dewy or make anything weird there?
I do think it's gonna. I really do think it's gonna actually get a little dewy. It's obviously the desert gets colder quicker,
Yeah.
right? Because there's nothing holding all that temp in. So I think it's gonna get colder quicker. What I've seen with our greens is when it gets colder, they get softer.
Yeah.
When they were at least when they were new. So hopefully these greens are rock hard is what I'm praying for.
From the few clips I've seen, there's quite a bit of ball marks, so they looked a little soft.
They looked a little soft as well to me. And they looked
Yeah.
like they had some dirt patches there too, which hey, that's okay. I grew up playing East Texas golf.
Yeah.
So I do think that the way the golf course is going to play is going to change. Um, luckily we do have technology like TrackMan, and I don't have to like live there. Where, like 90% of the field actually does.
Yeah.
So that's a nice part. But I'm hoping the greens play firm. But yeah, like I would agree. I'm thinking it's going to be spinny, and hopefully they're good. They do say they have been saying that the grass or the greens are in good shape. So we shall see about that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they're prepping for, what is the tour championship. So it's,
They did. They are shutting the course down. Hard shutdown.
oh,
5 o'clock on Thursday. Not only to force everybody to go to the party, but they are doing course maintenance. So this is a very serious event, and
yeah.
that's normally what they do. They kick us off and they kick everybody out
Yeah.
and make sure that course is nice and tidy for the next day.
Yeah. Well, it is elite golf. So
It
I,
is elite golf.
I think I'm excited to see one live. I've seen the highlights of all of it. So I think watching it beginning to end, hopefully at the end, your name is right there at the top, getting closer to that 20 mark. 'Cause I think that'll be.
I do too. I think that'd be great. I want to meet Big X the plug. I
I
want
do
to shake
too.
his hand and just let him know, like,
I want to see how big Big X is.
that's exactly what I want too. I
Yeah.
think I think that is. I feel like he's actually shorter in real life, or at least that's what I'm hoping. So I can make eye contact with him like directly instead of having to look up. But I,
Yeah.
I don't think I don't think it's gonna end up like that. But yeah, no, I think
And
he.
if you get confused, it is the guy on stage. It's not the guy with the beard probably calling the game, aka Colton
Yeah, Colt. Colt's he'll be something else. I'm just ready to watch that guy swing a club. I haven't seen him swing a club. He does claim to have a +5 handicap though.
I saw that you were one of the few up there that had
They
a
had their
plus
hand.
4.6.
Yeah, which
So
I'm not anymore.
that's
So I'm worse now.
I'm I the last round out here I went to a plus point one. So
Oh, that means I got to give you two sides.
yeah, yeah. I think you gave me four that day, but neither here nor there. Uh, but I think it'll be a lot of fun and props a good golfer. Like they said at
Yeah,
the end of the day, it's live music, but it's elite golf. And do they let you drink? They say cold beer. Are you drinking while you're playing? Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. They let us do literally whatever we want. Um, as like this is the players' event as much as it's the people's event. And I
Yeah,
think that was the coolest thing when my team captain called. He made it very clear like this is this is for us and it's for everybody else to have fun. He was like, we want to be able to compete. Still because we're all 99% of this field is very competitive golfers.
yeah.
And there's some current LPGA players in it. So we're
That's what I
gonna
saw. Like Allison Lee playing one of the events.
yeah, Allison Lee played in one. Well, Brad Dalkey and Sean Walsh almost won the first one from Good Good.
Yeah.
And then we have Gabby Ruffles, who is the sister of Ryan Ruffles, who I know really well, but Ryan's another YouTube golfer. But Gabby's on the LPGA tour. So
Oh,
Gabby's an absolute stud. They're gonna be a sleeper team that we had to watch because Ryan actually caddies for Gabby.
oh.
So they're gonna be a tough one. I just hope she has to play the same tees as us, because if she gets to play up tees, we might be in trouble, dog.
Yeah, you'll be in real trouble.
Yeah, we're gonna bring that East Texas fire out there. I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna bring that good golf because I've been practicing enough. I've been working on my iron game, and I actually feel like since I've retired from golf, that has been the biggest improvement in my game has been my iron game. So when I got the call, dude, I was so pumped to go play par three course, everything. Like
Yeah,
I was really excited for that opportunity,
that's
and it's
what.
just all my old buddies.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you're a retired professional golfer, but it scratches that competitive itch
Hmm.
that I'm sure. I mean, I have it. I was never professional, but all those guys want to get out there and compete and win. You're
Yeah.
not going out there to play and lose.
Well, yeah, and at the end of the day, like if you're really ballsy enough to go out and like chase professional sports in whatever field it is,
Yeah,
you have that itch forever.
yeah,
Like it won't go away. Even Anthony Kim now, who's on and off the boat, or the wagon or whatever the right word is. Um, but the dude just put up. He's 44 now, 43 maybe, almost in his 40s maybe. but he's just now finding a love for the game again. But he's doing it through trying to qualify for the Live Tour again.
Yeah, he finished like T4 in Saudi.
It's amazing. One of
Yeah,
my good buddies is caddying for Grant Bennett's caddying for him. They just revitalized that dude's life.
yeah,
Like, how lucky are we to be able to like have a game that does that for us? And here's just another opportunity where we get to go hang out with friends, have a good time, a lot of laughs, a lot of smiles, and we get to scratch that competitive itch, like you were saying.
yeah,
I mean, super, super lucky. We're blessed, man. We're blessed, dog.
yeah. One last thing, you sh- you obviously can drink in there. What is your perfect like level? Because I know from personal experience, if I it's about 1.5 mixed drinks or about 4 beers.
That's an expert, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
that per nine that gets me right there. Anything over that, it goes a little downhill. The hands don't feel there. So what is like where do you need to be? What that front nine to
It's a
get you
great
right
question.
going
I
to
mean,
create your tsunami, if I
I
should
will
say.
say, yeah, to create the tsunami, first things first, I cannot be too full. A lot of times, I like eating, I like
Same.
good food, dog. If you're too full, it takes too long to get the tsunami going, dog. You gotta. So I'm gonna be approaching it with a little different. I'm gonna be snacking.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be full, but I'm not gonna be that hungry.
there you go.
So hopefully I can really gauge this
Yeah.
the intake correctly. But I'm thinking on a par three course, 2 beers and about a half a cocktail, I'll be cooking and booking,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna finish that next cocktail on the next 9.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
might even take
Just
one
coasting on the
more.
way in.
There you go, because I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to create the buzz to get the one of my old teammates, shout out, Mr. Brooks, the man from SMU. He called it the permagrin. He said, "I got on to myself too much. I need to have a permagrin like Matt Kuchar." Well, 2 Miller Lights, 2 Budweisers, and a half a cocktail, that's the establishment of my permagrin.
Okay.
So once I get into permagrin mode, then I just try to ride permagrin mode for the rest of the time.
Yeah.
Because the goal is, in my head, is to get into a state where I care enough and I also don't care. Because that's if I'm completely, completely, completely sober, I'm gonna have to do breathing techniques and
Yep.
time and all these other things to get out of it. If I have too many beers, then I'm not gonna care.
Yeah.
I'm literally not gonna care. So it's about finding that happy medium. But I like you. I feel pretty experienced in this
Yeah.
field. But I would say nice little 2 beer, half cocktail on the back nine, and then maybe get a second one just in case I run out of that first one, just
Yeah.
for the 18th hole.
Yeah.
Just to sip on the good life,
Yeah.
right on the way in.
That's good.
But yeah, man, it should be fun. It should be fun.
Yeah. It'll be a blast. I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah,
Well, I think 7 o'clock. That might be Eastern time, so 6 o'clock here.
yeah.
Uh, Golf Channel on Saturday. Tune in, and like you said, you're feeling good. All things go well. You'll see Fidone crop or crop Fidone
Will
there
I
at the
be
top.
wearing a hood? I hope so. If they let me,
It is golf under the hood.
I practice in my hood, so I hope they let me hit in it. I
Yeah,
hope so.
yeah,
Good question.
yeah. Shout out Jared. But other than that, thanks, Sam.
Hey, you're the man. Thanks for having me on, man.
Appreciate you. Yeah,
Yeah, life in the pines, baby.
we'll see y'all next time.